guess, I'd say there's a storm coming. Let's go take a look out front. I've chosen a little dark lighting here just so that you can see the dust back there. Alright, that didn't work very well. Anyway, let's lock it. There we go. Yeah, you can taste the dirt in the air. It's really unpleasant. I'm sure this is wonderful to be breathing. We're on our way for Michelle's graduation from 8th grade.
Promotion.
It's graduation from 8th grade. That car's driving backwards in front of us. Okay. He's got his head screwed back on correctly. And she's all ready to speak a bunch of names of people as part of her bit in the ceremony.
Hey, they had to have someone do it.
Michelle Malon Glover. Jacob Rudy Gonzalez.
The next two students are the top scorers on the algebra qualifying test. These students were able to have 97% accuracy for a very rigorous assessment that is given to freshmen at the Phoenix High School District. And Ms. Michelle Glover. To Michelle Glover. Michelle Glover. That lucky recipient is Michelle Glover.
Okay, so now after the awards ceremony, and I'll tell you about that later, we're having dinner, and it's steak for Michelle. Camera's a little high, but Anyway, so tonight was Michelle's promotion from 8th grade to high school, basically. I don't know. They're like, it's not a graduation. Yeah, it's a graduation. It's a graduation ceremony. It starts with people walking down the aisle playing the graduation music, and there's a bunch of people getting their promotional certificate, which looks a lot like you graduated from 8th grade, and giving out awards and recognizing the hard work and etc. that the students have all done. And of her class of, I don't know, 60 kids, I think it is, Michelle was in the 7 of highest distinction. And it's kind of hard to differentiate there because they're basically all perfect students, straight A students. So that's kind of just a cutoff level. And the school PTO for that. Well, no, only I think 4 of the kids in that group got $50 scholarships. They're calling them. I mean, it's not fees to go to a college. They actually just got a check for $50, and then Michelle got an alumni check, because she's going from the Phoenix Union High School District, because she's going to the Phoenix Union High School District, and they give $100 to the best student that's going to their district. So she got $100 there that she'll be able to use next fall at their bookstore. And then, of course, she got the paperwork and stuff today, and her plaque from the Federal Indian Program at the school district, which she also, not surprisingly, since she's at the top of her school, she was also and their school is the top in the district. She was at the top of the district, and so she got a $50 scholarship also to her high school bookstore. So next year she's going to be able to buy her books, and I'm not going to have to. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that to her. She can buy what she wants with that. We'll take care of her books. But it's been a long time since I've been in high school. But I think there's things like school shirts and clothes and stuff like that, and so she can do what she wants with it. There might even be food there. I don't know. Anyway, she got a award for being a best sciencey student at the school, and she got one for being she had so many awards I actually have trouble remembering what they all were. Oh, she was also the top qualifying student on the algebra exam. So algebra is not actually typically an 8th grade subject. It's typically a freshman subject. But she, being the head of the math class, was doing algebra and then took the exams. I think typically the exam is to bypass algebra, but anyway, she scored highest on that, and the certificate for that. And so yeah, all told, a very good night for Michelle, a very good night for us. We're so very proud of her. She is. I come from a family of gifted people, mentally gifted people. Some of us have less motivation than others, or organizational skills, shall we say, which was always my problem in school. The work was easy, but I didn't always do it. Or procrastinated, or just wasn't organized. And Michelle is every bit as gifted as the rest of us, but she got, and it has to be from her mom, because she didn't get it from my side of the family, just that organizational and go get it done attitude. And so once she came to about, I don't know, 6th grade, kids 5th grade, up that point you have to tooth and nail to get them to do the work. But once 6th grade got there, she got motivated, and she would do it. She would do her homework at school, and if not, she would come home and she would do her homework. And that is something that was never me. I never got past the stage where they just had to drag it out of me tooth and nail. And that is, it is gratifying to see your kids. You're better. I can't wait to see what her life brings her, because it should be amazing. Absolutely amazing. And of course, James is too. Although, he's still in, I don't know, was he in 6th grade? 5th grade? He must be in 5th grade. We still dragging him a bit. But he's every bit as sharp. So, I'm expecting great things out of him too. He's getting the sense of humor thing that probably was more characteristic of me when I was in school. People wouldn't believe this, but I was a bit of a jokester. Some people would say witty, other people would say dry. It depends who you're talking to. But anyway, yeah, James is definitely, he's constantly telling us jokes. He's starting to make up jokes, which, is good, except that they are 5th grade jokes. And, yeah. They're groaners. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Very proud of my daughter. Someday she'll probably see this. Maybe she'll see this. It'll be on YouTube. She'll be 70 years old. She'll be looking back and she'll go, well, I wonder what happened on my graduation day. Well, what happened on your graduation day is that your father is so very proud of you. This guy's in the wrong lane. And now he's going to turn left. Look at that. Cool. Just making your own rules for driving. It's attempt 2 to go, well, not really attempt 2. It's attempt 1 to go to Luminalti's. But the lines are still too long. So we're just going to go to the pizza place across the street. Why not? Well, this is it. I'm approaching Michelle's school. It's the last day of school for her. It's the last day of 8th grade for her. And it's the last day she'll be at this school. She's been going here since she was in 3rd grade. And prior to that, she was in a private school, so even smaller. And this is a fairly small school. And next year, she'll be going to a high school with 3,000 students in it. So it's going to be a bit of culture shock for her. But in a way, it's kind of sad. I mean, that's the end of an era. James went to this school for a while, but he is over at the school where my wife teaches. Michelle would be there, except that they are ramping up because it's a new school, and so they were always 1 year behind. So this year they had their 7th grade for the first time, and next year they'll have their 8th grade, and so she's just, out of luck going to that school. So those are the breaks. There's nothing wrong with the school she's going to. It's very good currently, and the one she's going to is very good, so not worried about it. It's just the way those things work. Well, here we go. Where's your backpack? Oh, the little one. There you go. Wait, bye-bye to the school. Bye-bye, school. Oh, she's sad. Oh, she is sad. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay, honey. It's a colossal mess. This is the remnant parts of our IKEA sofa and love seat, which we've had for many years, and they have been slowly breaking down. And it's a modular system, so we've decided that since we're keeping the recliners, which I'm slowly getting used to, that we could take the parts that weren't so bad and assemble them into a new one-piece unit, which you can see James is modeling right here. It's not as big as, well, it's about the same size as the love seat, but it's got that extra piece sticking out there. And then we have the recliners now here, and we can finally get into the back here behind it, so that our poor little Roomba can finally have a go at the room. I thought very long and hard about whether or not I was going to include that segment where I picked up Michelle at school. And ultimately, obviously, I decided to include it. This has been a very good week for Michelle. The culmination of her hard work and her studious nature, and she's had a lot of successes this week, and I can't exactly say that's a success, but I mean that it's a natural part of growing up, and it's a natural part of life where you move on from one place to another, and it's a true record of what happened, and it's emotional crying. She's emotional for leaving school, and that's a good thing, in a way. I wasn't expecting it, but then I was never like that when I... and frankly, I would expect James to do that, but I did not expect Michelle to behave that way. But again, as I say, it's natural, and it's real. It's what happened. And it counterpoints the bittersweet nature, the success, and moving on to the next stage. So that's why I left it in. And the fact that there's only 10 people who watch these videos. And if there were more than, if by some bizarre, insane change in the universe, anyone ever started watching these, like in numbers, in large numbers, hundreds, thousands, 50, they wouldn't go back and watch these anyway. So for those who are watching this, it is what it is. For those of you who are watching this and have never seen it or not one of the subscribers, we don't have a lot of that on the channel. So, but do remember to like, comment, and subscribe.